observing the 6th of April 1652 as the day in which Johann van Riebeeck arrived on the shores of South Africa and the problems of our country began. So it was on this day that Johann van Riebeeck settled in South Africa under the pretense of setting up a refreshment station, only to go on to annex the land of African people, and under the basis of a colonial rationality that land that is not encroached, land that is so-called not put to productive use, is not properly owned by Africans. And because Africans didn't have an idea, a capitalistic notion of land belonging to an individual and having to be sort of encroached and fences put around it, they used their colonialist logic to rationalize the stealing of the land of African people. So we're here today to confront one of the biggest benefactors of that 1652 moment, which is Johann Rupert.
Down with white monopoly capital, down! Down with white monopoly capital, down! Down with Johann Rupert, down! Down with Johann Rupert, down! Down with the Oppenheimers, down! Down with the Oppenheimers, down! Down with the land thieves, down! Manda! Manda! Viva EFF, viva!
More than 300 years ago, they arrived here and they took our land. They killed our forefathers, they raped our mothers, they stole the cattle, and now they've settled here. And they call this place their place. But deep down they know that they've stolen from us. And whether it is these ones who are living now or not, as long as you are in possession of stolen goods, you are a criminal, because they inherited this land. And anyone who says they bought this land, they bought it from the money that was coming from the proceeds of crime. And Johann Rupert and his family and the Oppenheimers and many of these rich family, white families in South Africa, they are the face of the land criminal that was committed in this country. That's why we are here to say to Rupert, your riches come out of stealing from black people. Your riches come from the exploitation of black people. So our people work in the wine farms, and you don't pay them anything. Instead, you pay them with bottles of wine and alcohol, because you have no regard for black people and black dignity. We are here today to confront white monopoly capitalists, that we, as the EFF, we exist everywhere, and even here in Stellenbosch, we exist. And when the program of land expropriation starts, it will also start here in Stellenbosch and will reclaim our land. We know where the enemy resides, and we're at the doorstep of the enemy. So let's go and make sure that we build strong EFF. It's only a strong EFF in the Cape One lands that will defeat the white monopoly capital. We need 1 million members by the end of December, so that in 2024, when we unleash and say, let's go, Kubo, the whole country will respond and make sure that the EFF becomes the government of South Africa and hold these ones accountable. We are not scared of them. And we're the only organization that is not scared of Rupert, that has marched Rupert, that holds Rupert accountable. So do not be shaken by people who are scared of Rupert, who are scared of the Oppenheimers. We have not eaten Rupert's money. We will never eat Rupert's money, because the day you eat Rupert's money, you are going to be like the ANC. And you will never talk against them. We are talking here against dominance. We are tired of them dominating the economy of South Africa. We want to share the wealth of South Africa. That's all we are asking for. And anyone who says you can't share the wealth is unreasonable. How are we going to survive without sharing the wealth of the country? So fighters, let's make sure that we agitate and mobilize our people for the return of the land. If you joined EFF and you can't explain why you joined EFF, just tell them, I want the land. That's why I joined. I don't want the militants. We want the land. And once you say, I want the land, you have spoken lots of politics. Because in the land comes a lot of things.